actually change this a little bit. I think like what we have done is like we initialize all the cities and we started using the current weather model over here, and this was actually going away. But we are actually still using this. In the table view code, right? Because like there was a table row plus one and all this other kind of stuff. I don't like that kind of code, so let's actually change this. So what we'll do is when we initialize, we'll actually initialize Seattle again. So we'll say command C, and we'll say this, and we'll say current location or something. Current location, and the current location is still this one, and this is current location. Actually, we'll just say Seattle. Seattle. So current location is also Seattle, and we will actually say model arr dot append, and we'll say current location. Okay, so that is wonderful. And then what we'll do is, so that is good. So we'll actually get rid of this. So that actually goes away. In the table view cell, what we will do is we'll actually have return return rows. Yeah, that should be good. If the city model dot count is equal to 0, otherwise return 1. Yeah, that's fine. Else return 0. Actually, else return 0. So else return 0, otherwise they return the number of rows. So then over here, if the index path is equal to 0, we'll actually say current location, otherwise we'll actually get the city name, and we'll actually get that. Okay, so that is good. So we run this thing. So that is good. We have a current location. We have Seattle. We have Seattle 2 times. Why do we have Seattle 2 times? We have Seattle. We have current location as well as Seattle. So where is the current location? So current location is equal to 0. Okay. This should be this. And I think that should work. Okay, yeah, so that is working. Current location: Seattle, Portland, London, Shanghai. That is good. Next, what I want to do is instead of get location, press this button. We'll actually get rid of that. We'll come on, about that in the next video. But what we wanted to also see is in the URLs. So this is the search API key. Let's actually utilities. Let's actually create a new file, and we'll call network functions. Network functions. Okay, so network functions. In that, what we'll do is we will first take these two functions, and we will put them over here. Okay, and I think this should be and is there. So current weather URL, city, and the API key. What is the current weather URL? Let's see. So it'll be only up to this place. Okay. So that will be that, and that will be this. Okay. So that is good. So network functions, we actually have the network functions over here. We'll save all this, and location manager. So this is the location manager. Networking files, we actually have two functions. These two functions, maybe we can actually remove these two functions from here. So we'll actually say command X, and we'll put them over here. Make them global file. Okay, then we'll actually delete this file because we don't need that anymore. So move to trash. Okay, so we save that, we build. I think there will be some errors or something. Let's actually see where that is happening. Cannot find the promise. Okay, so it needs import promise kit, and it needs import Alamo file, and it needs import Swifty JSON, Swifty JSON. So 3 files. So save that, and I command, and it says build failed. Why is it failing? This one. We don't need self over here, and we don't need self over here. Okay, I think that should actually do that. So now if we so that is actually good. We are printing all of that, so that is good. We'll stop this and we'll run this, and we'll see what is happening. Okay, so if we press the get location button, it's giving us -1, and true. Let's see, why is it giving us all of that? So get the location data. Get the location data function is actually not responding well. So we'll put a breakpoint over here. So you have this URL. I think there's something wrong with the URL. So I'll copy this URL and we'll come over here, we'll paste it. Oh, it's 122,122. So I think there was a copy and paste error. So get location URL. So we'll go to jump to definition. I think no, go back. Yeah, this is latitude and longitude. Okay, now it should work. So this point, let's say debug, continue. Okay, so we are getting 3237225. City we are not getting. We are not getting the city. This one, we got the key. We did not get the city. So why are we not getting the city? Let's actually see where that is. Network functions. Where is the city? I think we changed it to parent city, but we will actually change it back to this, and I think this should work now. So we'll run this again. We get this, we get South San Francisco, California, United States. We are getting the mostly sunny. We are getting 2, which is the weather thing. We are getting 2. So these things are over here. We get the text. We get 2, which is the weather icon. We get, is it daytime? Yes, it is. And the temperature is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very good. So we are getting all the data that we want. The data is not displayed on the screen right now, but that's actually okay. We'll actually change that. We'll do that in the next video. Okay, thank you.